over tea. Let's talk over tea. Let's talk over tea.
Hello, hi. Welcome to Open Minded with T. Mara. So this week I have a special guest. I wanted to do something where I'm able to get someone to motivate us a little. So I decided to reach out to somebody that's very explosive. He has an explosive personality. So I wanted to start off with the week with this person. So I want to know from everyone, again, when you get a chance to go and subscribe to Open Minded with T. Mara. We have a lot of great footage coming for you all. And pretty much this episode is about how you can come from going through something traumatic to something powerful and great. So on that note, I want to introduce you to my guest. His name is NDO Champ. So my special guest for this week is NDO Champ. How are you?
What's up, man?
I'm doing good.
How you doing? You know I had to walk from Jersey over here, right?
You walked? Oh my goodness, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I see you knocking people food out their hands and walking all over and coming all the way over to New York. So it's a pleasure. So you in Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey, man, for the past 23 years.
Why did I think you're in New York the whole time?
Yeah, people always think I am from New York because that's where I settled when I came from Africa.
Okay.
So I still have that New York swag. That's
what it is. But then when you say Africa, some people get you confused with different groups because 1 minute I thought you were Haitian, the next minute. Yeah. So you're from Liberia. Yeah. Okay. So tell us about who you are. To let them know who you are.
Oh man, born and raised in Liberia. My influencers, also a professional bodybuilder, actor. I shot in my documentary in 2017. I got like about 12 awards, 1 Emmy Awards. I love acting, Also a mentor for a couple of kids, Do a lot of motivation videos and also inspire kids in the inner city,
Okay. I saw your documentary.
Yeah.
And it was dope. I did see it. I watched it over the weekend. Did my whole research on you. I had to go do a whole background check. Because you know what it is.
I gotta lay back on this.
Because you know what it is when I see you just knocking food out.
Yeah.
So then when I did my research, I found out so many great things about you. And I'm like, this is a whole different character. You went in that boxed, I think Roy.
Roy Jones, man. 9-time world champion. One of the best experience ever, man. That was history, man.
Really?
That was history.
Okay, so I want to know about, because I did some research on you, and I know that you're from Liberia. You have, in your documentary that I watched, it shared some real great information that I'm going to ask questions about, because I see that you definitely took on, with you coming to this country from Liberia. What age do you come?
I was 16.
Oh, so you come at 16?
Yeah, I arrived when I was 16.
So how did you get yourself, because I see in the documentary, from what I see in the research that I've done, I see that you got yourself in some trouble. So talk to me about that. What happened?
Oh, man. Transitioning was hard. Like, born and raised in Liberia, you got to understand my country went through a 14-year civil war. So during that time when I was 3, the war started in 1990. I was born 1984. So when the war started, my father got caught up in the war. He disappeared. So coming up without a father, just my mom, try to find a safe place during that time. You see straight bullets, and you got the rebels that out there destroying everything, killing people. You see young kids, 10, 15 years old, butt naked with AK-47.
Oh, wow.
GMG 50 calibers in their hands. You got, they're on drugs, they're shooting everything up, burning churches, burning buildings, burning schools. So at the age of 6, 7, 8 years old, instead of you going to school, you out there in the bushes trying to find something to eat, try to survive. Now, kids were dying, not just from straight bullet, but a lot of kids were just dying from lack of medication, lack of hospital. The hospital burned down. No water foundation, no clinic, no hospital, no school. Teachers scared to go to school. They're hungry. People are dying from food. You got to walk like at least 30 minutes to go to the well. So you got people that would dig, dig. They even have strength to even dig a 20 feet hole in a well. So they had to sit by the well, let the water come down, draw the water, take it home, boil the water, before you could even drink. I'll probably go to the creek where you see
Oh,
body
wow.
where you see body just floating. They
So
gotta
you saw that yourself?
we kids, we you know what I mean, we hustling, you know what I mean, mom, you know what I mean, out there looking for food. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, I'm the oldest, 2 brothers, 2 sisters at that time. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go out
So
there.
it was a survival type of life.
It's a survival.
So when you came here, your mom brought you here?
My grandfather was already in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? He already was settled in Brooklyn. So he went it when the walls came down a little bit, he sent for my mom and my brother and sister. So my mom and us came to Brooklyn. So now coming to Brooklyn, my grandfather had a little church in the basement. So everybody was so excited to see us. So they bring in clothes in the garbage bags and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just try to be nice, you know. 1 bedroom. My grandfather gave her a little bedroom. Me and my mom and 2 of my brothers and sisters. And we like, and I'm on a little queen side bed. We lay apart. And just at the age of 16, and I come outside my expectation, like what I expected for America. Like you see in a movie, like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
So you're thinking,
great, like, you know what I'm saying? So now you come back to a whole different war zone. It's a
wow.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of war.
It's a different type of war. So I'm sitting on a porch, you know what I mean, Saratoga Ave, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's where when I came to America, that's where I came to, Saratoga. In Brooklyn.
98.
Yeah. I came in 89.
Wow. Yeah, right there by Brookdale Hospital. Yeah, so I'm sitting on the porch and I'm looking. I'm seeing a corner store. I'm seeing a church. I'm seeing a liquor store. Then I seen fiends going back and forth. I seen Joker hustling and moving. You see 16, 17 years old. They got all the newest clothes on. And I'm digging in the garbage can, you know, in the garbage bag, try to find something that fit. And my grandfather put his hands around me. He said, on this block, you got to understand, son, grandson, he said, he put his hands around me. And I'm like, damn, he saw a little, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he said, on this block, I see kids got killed. You know what I'm saying? That used to say hi to me. They got into the gang. I see some go to prison for life. You know what I'm saying? I see some turn to drug dealers, some turn to fiend. I see some girls that used to say, hey, Uncle John, you know what I'm saying? And they become drug dealers and they become fiends. But your auntie then graduate from Howard University that live on this block. So it's a choice.
You have a choice.
You have a choice, you know what I'm saying? It's not where you at, it's what you could create in this environment, you know what I'm saying? So, and just looking at it like that, you know what I'm saying, just getting on a bus and going to school, wearing the wrong clothes in the wrong neighborhood, getting jumped every day. My grandfather like, yo, I don't care what happened to you, don't put your hands on nobody, child. Don't put your hands on no American.
He was telling you not to?
He said, you can't get deported.
So you put
so I'm like,
fear.
yeah, so I'm like, you know, so every time I get on a bus, I would go in the garbage can, try to grab me. I'll wear the size 9 and I would squeeze my foot in the size 6.5.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody child would probably done wearing an old jeans, which is red, or the shirt, and I would squeeze it on. You know what I mean? My mom, it's 6 of us that came. My grandfather wasn't working, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all trying to figure it out.
So we try to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? We're just grateful that we're here. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to deal with the other part outside.
Because you the boy.
I'm the boy. I got to deal with the high school. You know what I'm saying? You coming from the war zone while you missed so many grades, and then you throw you in the 9th grade and say, you'll figure out this. Like, I ain't never did this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a son at 17 years old. My son go from elementary school to middle school to high school. You know
so you never
saying?
experienced any of that?
I never experienced. I'm in the 9th grade just sitting there. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh.
So I had to figure it out. I had to be quick. Like, yo, I got to figure this out. I'm not coming home and somebody helping me with the homework.
Oh, wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is...
And they're trying to survive it also.
Try to survive. So it get to the point where it was like, all right, how many times you gonna let somebody keep getting away with stuff? You know what I'm saying? And the only thing, and this crazy part is that your own people doing this to you. Now, different colors. Your own people getting up on you. Like if somebody from the United States go to Africa, when they arrive, my job is to show them around. My job is to be like, yo, come on, bro. All right, let me take you over. Let me give you this clothes. Let me give you this. Let me take you this. So you coming in, everybody want to fight with you. And like you the enemy.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
So it's a whole different,
it's a whole different world.
culture
like, yo,
shock
it's
for
the
you.
love, like
Yeah.
for our own people. Like, you feel me? So I had to put my hands on one of you guys before you were like, oh, snap. bruh, like that. Like, why I gotta do that?
So you had to. So between that time, you were going through all that.
Yeah, so I had to call one of my boy on the block. He was going Kev, and he was Jamaican. So I'm like, yo, why going, Bridget? He said, why going, Africa? I said, listen, bro. Listen, let me talk to you real quick, right? You know what I mean? I remember my aunt bought me a bootleg, Timberland boots, the fake one. So it was a kid in school. He was fly, right? And he like, man, that's fake, man. Loud.
Everybody don't know you got on some fake shoes.
He like, I said, what? You know? So I'm like, yo. Now I thought of my grandfather, like, nah, you can't do that. So I called my boy. I said, yo, what going on? I said, if you want to beat somebody up, no, you get deported for that, no? Like, nah.
Oh, so he put that fear in you, so you wasn't fighting back.
No, my grandfather said, so my boy told me that, nah, you can't get deported, just don't kill him. So as soon as I walked to school, I just like, boom, when I hit him, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That everybody, oh, you know what I'm saying?
So that's when your whole...
Yeah, then after that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just being cool. And my mom starts, everybody want to come chill with me now. Like, yo.
So you got popular from there.
And my mom did, she like, nah, we got to go. We got to leave. She needed her own space, you know what I'm saying? She was working at a laundromat making $75 a week. And 5 kids to live on a $75 budget, you know what I'm saying? She thought the street was going to take me because it's like, I'm 16, 17, you know, so we moved to North. And she was working at Macy, you know what I'm saying? 1 bedroom, $800 a month. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to find a job, help my mom, because my sister and my brother look up to me. So I was good at soccer, good at football, but I couldn't play. Because now I got to leave school and come home and help out with my mom, you know what I mean, 34th Street, you know what I'm saying?
So from there, when you went to Jersey now, you're working, you didn't start working, or you just...
So I had to get a job because it's $800 in rent. My mom bring it home. She bring it home at least $600 every month. So we short $200.
Oh, wow.
It's just us, you know what I'm saying? She don't speak English like that, you know what I'm saying? Because she had me when she was 16, so she had to sacrifice her education level to raise me in the marketplace in Africa. So now we got our brother and sister. So now I'm like, damn, I got to do the same.
That's your mom.
After school, make that sacrifice, babysit my brother and sister. But I'm like, so it was a Wendy's right next to where we used to live at. And I'm like, damn, I'm 17. You know, at that time, I'm like, damn. So what I would do, I would leave school and I would start running. You know what I'm saying? Try to get to Wendy, like, yo, talk to the lady. She would get her work at 3 o'clock, school over like 2:45, and I'll go to her. I'm like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I just came from Africa. When they've been in America for a year. I got, you know what I mean, my mom, 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I would need a job to help my mom with the rent and stuff like that. I don't want to sell drugs. I didn't want to do nothing. I just, you know, that's a whole different bread and all. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even know the court system. We ain't know nothing. I just want to work, you know.
So you went from working there. How did you get like caught up into going to prison from that time?
So at that time, so when I got the job, I got pulled over by the cops. And the crazy part is that, like, you know what I mean, they start stumping me. You know what I mean? I was going to cash my check, and then like, what the drugs say? I'm like, man.
Oh, so you got, so that's the part I skipped over. So you got caught up into the game pretty much, the drug game.
Yeah, no, I'm just here. This is my first 3 months in Jersey. I don't know nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? I just got harassed by the cops thinking I am who, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at part of somebody who they're looking for. Like, how you ain't got no drugs on you? Everybody else sell drugs. I don't even, I'm like, I just got here. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was about to turn, I think I was about to turn 18 or something. You know, and then like slamming down, you know what I mean? What a weed or what a drug? I'm like, bro, you know, got nothing. Like, you lying to me? So one of the cops like, oh, I found a couple of bags. So I'm like, yo, that ain't mine, man. Whoever left in the car, whatever you're trying to do is not mine. So they locked me up. So my mom don't know any, you know what I mean, police station, nothing. She don't know nobody. So now she looking for me crazy. So I got locked up on a Friday. I couldn't come home.
That's a Monday.
I turned 18 overnight. So they had to take me to Caldwell, where's the big jail. You know what I'm saying? Where the big boys are at. I got 10 years, 20 years. I'm in the bullpen with them like, yo, like, what you here for? I'm like, they put drugs on me, you know what I'm saying? So it was like devastating. So coming home, I went to trial, and the judge like, yo, why you got that young man in there? So when I came out, my wallet was lost, my green card, everything. So I couldn't go back to work. I even couldn't go back to school because I ain't had no document. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, all
So
right.
that kind of
So
propelled
yeah,
you
so I
into.
gotta survive now, you know what I'm saying? So that's when it triggered me like, yo, I'm going to the streets. So I already had a couple of kids that my boys there who was already making money, and we would just try to survive. We were
So
just
pretty much
surviving.
that one little incident opened the door for you to get into.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I did everything right, you know what I'm saying? I stay out of trouble. I try to help my mom. Then when it come, I was bringing some money, and my mom didn't like the idea. It's like, nah, can't have you around your brother and sister. You gotta go. You know, so like, damn, I did this.
So she kicked you out.
Yeah, she like, nope,
Oh,
I
wow.
don't want that type of money around me.
So when she kicked you out, now you're fully on survival
Yeah,
mode on
yeah,
your
I ain't
own.
talked to her for like 3 years after that.
You didn't?
Yeah,
Your own
so
mother?
yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, she didn't like.
She
I
didn't want
was
to deal with that life.
yeah,
You
so
know,
yeah, so what I would do, I had to get like a sandwich and put a lot of money in it and give it to my sister. And be
really?
like, yo, don't tell Bob where the money comes from. Just buy, because I know she did.
Yeah.
You buy some food and stuff
In the
like
house.
that. Yeah.
So pretty much your survival mode started by the time you're 18 years
Yeah,
old.
18, yeah.
On your own, no ID, went to prison for something wrong that you had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Came back out. Now you realize I got to survive. No. And now you're surviving on your own. So leading up to this part of you being surviving on your own and, you know, in the drug game, you're in the streets now. What led you to serve the time that you did?
So it's like,
The heavy time, the one that caused you.
no, it was something that one of my friends did, and then it wasn't about me. It was about somebody else. You know what I mean? Money laundry, whatever it is, different other stuff that
So they all got in
had.
trouble and it
You
pulled
know what
you
I'm
in.
saying? Yeah. I was like,
Did they get deported?
yeah. So they
What
got
happened to
deported.
you? Because I know we spoke and you
Yeah,
told me
they
about
got
the
deported, and we all faced deportation. And at that time, we was facing deportation, and it was crazy. I remember when the cops came. When the cops came, my boys was already there. You know what I'm saying? So when they came like 5 in the morning when they kicked down my door. Because my thing is I just moved out of that. I just moved in the house. So I was expecting people from that neighborhood that don't know me, like, this kid got a Mercedes Benz, he got this, he got all this money, you know what I'm saying? One day I knew somebody was going to come rob me, so I was always prepared. And at 5 a.m., when I got up, I grabbed my gun. I'm like, yo, I knew it was about that time. Then when I looked to the window, I see Marshall. I'm like, oh, snap. It's the big boys, you know what I mean? And two of my boys were me, you know what I mean? So they came and kicked down the door, boom, boom. So I'm sitting there, and the crazy part, one of my homeboy, he was so tough, man. He was like 250 pounds strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. So they had a cuffing. So he was so strong, they had to lay him to the side and give him a double cuff on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, bro, we're going to be all right. So we got money to save. We good. Yo, you know what I mean? Just be quiet. Don't tell nobody nothing. So after 2 minutes, the judge like, oh, he come out of my room like, oh, you ain't know what I just found. You're going 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they were telling y'all?
Yeah. So my boy started crying. So now I'm looking at my boy like, yo, no. 'Cause I'm like, don't do that. We good. Like, nah, bro. I got to tell them everything. I said, no.
So he started talking.
So now you call the cops, he's like, yo, I swear to God, come here, man. Up to now, you know what I'm saying? Up to now. He followed me though, but I just forgive everybody that crossed me so I could move
So
forward.
he told all y'all?
Yeah. So
Oh,
you like, yo, bro, I can't. My mom won't let me do that. I can't go to jail.
Oh my God. So all of them got deported. Everybody got deported.
Yeah, everybody for different areas. But I would
different.
just say for me in my household, my team.
Your own team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
That's messed up.
yeah, so it was like he told the cops like, yo, go onto the refrigerator, grab the car key, you know what I'm saying, and just because I had a Lexus, I keep all my stuff in. And luckily for me, I had to sell the car, so I switched everything over that night. Because I had to give the car to one of the friends that needed a car. You know what I mean? So I took everything out of the car and I give a couple of stuff away. And the crazy part, he like, yo, He told the cops, go down on Fulton Avenue by Elizabeth Ave, make a right. You know what I'm saying? Hit the remote button. The car gonna be like, yo, tweet, tweet. And you go just search.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Yo, I couldn't make this up, man. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes all my videos is all about positivity.
Because you've
Like,
been
you know what I'm
through
saying? Yeah,
the
you know what I'm
storm.
saying?
So
Like,
that is crazy. So with all of that, because I know we spoke and
Yeah.
you know, I want you to tell them pretty much what happened with the case of you recently just got,
yeah.
you know, off the case of not being deported. Recently, like literally,
Yeah, after 13,
how long ago?
Since 2000, I got deported 2010. So they had to let me out to find my passport. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? I will help you guys.
So you've been fighting it from 2010 to
Yeah.
how? 2000 what?
2023.
This year?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like, what? So imagine people that you're being deported.
Yeah.
You're, you know, any moment they could
Any
just
moment,
ship
yeah.
you.
Yeah, any moment they could just come for you. I have friends that went to go check in and never came back out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they never came
So
back out.
that's been
That's
over your
one of-
head for the past.
Yeah, and I
So-
had my Instagram since 2011.
Oh,
and I just
wow.
been positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So
nobody
imagine
know-
that people, that's why I wanted to interview him because I want y'all to see the side. Imagine you have deportation over your head from 2010 to 2023.
Yeah.
And every day he's online doing all, working out, motivating so many men and women working and still have to still deal with the fact that it's a possibility any moment they could come knock on his door and say, today's the day. That is scary.
Yeah, I remember the scary part was 2018. And I went in with my son to go check in. Because you got to check in like every 2 months, sometimes 6 months, sometimes 3 weeks. And you got to go to a probation officer. They check in and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're working, you stay out of trouble. They'll ask you, are you helping us to find your passport? Like, I'm doing everything in my power, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to help you guys find my passport so you can ship me back home. So that day,
kind of prolonged.
Yeah. So that day, I took my son with me. When I took my son with me, they called me in the back. A lot of the time they call you in the back, that means you ain't coming out.
Oh,
So
wow.
they called me in the back. I'm like, damn, I ain't been in the back since. And I see people went in the back and never came out. So when I went in the back, it was something about the probation officer at that time thought I was somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody think you're somebody else and they're looking for you like, yo, I told you I'm going to get you. And I'm like, bro, you got the wrong person. And like I told you, you think you was tough on the street. I told you, I know you're going to be in the immigration. I just got signed on your case. I said, brother, you got to see what I'm doing in my community, man. I got 5 boxing classes. I got boot camp classes. You know what I'm saying? I work at the gym down the street, 115 Ferry Street. Since I came home,
You've been
you know what I'm
straight.
saying? I've been straight. You got the wrong person. Oh, you think you're big? I've been waiting. And matter of fact, call your son mother right now. We got a space on the flight waiting for you right now. We got your pack.
Oh,
We got
God.
I'm like, bro, you know, it's some fight. It's like some fight. You need God to intervene. Like you can't fight every fight. You know what I'm saying? So I called my son mother. She didn't answer. You know what I mean? She thought I'm about to call her to pick up my son. She, you know what I mean? She probably wanted to spend a couple of days.
So she's
I'm
like, I ain't
"Thank God."
answering.
Yeah, I ain't answering this call. You want to drop his son off. So she never answered. He's like, call your mom. And I called my mother. My mother was at work. She didn't answer. He's like, what we told you? Because you can't bring. I said, nobody was watching my son, so I brought him with me. You know the rules. Any given day we could. And the other lady, it was a white lady. She was a supervisor, so she saw the anger and she brought him to the back. She like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Let that man be with his son. Give me a couple more days. You know what I'm saying? We still got 4 more people we got to fill out the flight with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They
wow.
come-
So that would have been your day if you didn't bring your son.
Yeah. So like, we're
Oh,
going
my
to give him
God.
a week. We're going to give a week. You know what I'm saying? It take a week because they bring other people from different countries, from Georgia, from Texas.
Different states.
Yeah, different prison was ship them out. So we'll get the flight load up before they ship everybody out. So like, yo, you know what I mean? Give him a week. When you come back, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you come back. Don't bring your son when you bring a change of clothes. I said,
Oh, my God.
yeah, so
That had to be some fearful
so
stuff.
that one of the worst day after, like, you know what I mean? I knew it was the time was coming. And the crazy part, I was working for this millionaire. I used to work at the clinic, a methadone clinic, and the owner, you know what I'm saying, I used to train his son. You know what I'm saying? He was like my best friend. So I called him. I'm like, yo, I need a lawyer, man.
Oh, wow.
I said, it's by time.
Your time is
You know
coming.
what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
immigration lawyers is expensive, like
Yeah.
$30K.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? And that time, I was, you know what I mean, I had to put myself on child support with all my kids.
So let's talk about that real quick. We gotta talk. Listen, y'all, I did my research on him, so I have to really go there with him and all these kids. So, far as I do know, you have 5 children, right?
Yeah, now
So
we got 6. Yeah.
you have 6 children.
Yeah.
So he has full custody. Go ahead, tell him what you did.
Yeah, we got full
Because he was busy, ladies. He was outside. Let's not go act like he wasn't outside. He was outside, ladies, and he got, them lined up.
You know, since I get my life together and I have a joint custody about 4 times with the kids. I'm older than live with me. And then my oldest, you know what I mean, he lived with his mom, but he always with me, you know what I'm saying? He always, but just having them, you know what I'm saying, like make sure they're going to school, you know what I'm saying, living together in the same household, even though they're some of them from different mothers.
How many baby mothers?
They want like 4.
Okay. 4 baby mamas, ladies. Now, I'm not judging you. Listen, you was already making your money, you was doing your thing, so I ain't judging you. But the good thing is that you took all your children with you. I think I commend you for doing that.
Man, that's your priority. That's your number one priority. You know what I'm saying? That's what we fight for. That's what we grind for. You know what I'm saying? When, you know what I'm saying? Even when I had my first son, I was willing to walk away from the streets because I was waiting to be a father. I was waiting for one day, praying one day, why is the feds ain't coming for me? You know what I'm saying? I was praying to God not to get killed, but at the same time praying to God to go in there and do whatever time I have to do. Because I know for a fact I'm a stand-up person, so I'm not worrying about me telling on somebody because I know I'm going to go in or somebody bringing me in along. Because you know what I'm saying, you got so many friends and all your friends do different things. Because as you a hustler, you're not a drug dealer. You a hustler. We hustling. It's like I got one apartment with 25 Africans in it. You know what I'm saying? My man, he's a DJ. My other boy, he sell weed. The other one sell this. The other one do this. So everybody's a hustler. So you be like, yo, bro, come with me. You know what I'm saying? I got this gig for you. So you never know what you're getting locked up for. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a hustler. You feel me? It seems where like I build my platform as a hustler. So I promote water. I will promote vitamin water. I promote protein shakes. So I'm hustling. I'm grinding. I build a platform when I'm grinding. Seeing where it was in the streets.
So with you building all of this platform, dealing with immigration coming to get you any day.
Yeah.
For the past, from 2000, that's over 10 years? Yeah. 2010 to 2023 now.
Yeah.
And going through all this, because I think that's hard. I can't even imagine.
A lot of my friends that came home, I try to give them the job to see the vision I seen. They're like, nah, I got to go outside and go save money. So that, yo, we got to go back to the street, champ. I can't do this.
They don't understand.
Nah, I said, bro, at least you never know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what about your friends that got deported? You helped them out?
Yeah, this is someone back home. Somebody, I don't talk to them because they ain't understand me. Like, bro, you know what I mean? I told you, this what's going to happen. You feel me? If you're going to run, at least you do something positive. You never know. You might, you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. You could go see a PO and then look at your record, but he working, he's not in trouble, he got kids. You know what I'm saying? They will spare a little time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll be dragging.
So with all of that you've been through, with the 5 children that you have, the 6 children that you have, and deciding to have them full custody with them, when you were in that pen, what motivated you to come out and decide, I'm going to change my life?
Yo, my third son was born when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? My last son, you know what I'm saying, it was devastating. Like, you know what I'm saying, for me not to be there. I never thought I would ever see him because I was facing deportation. So I never thought I was going to make it out to see him. You know what I'm saying? In 2008, he was born June 6th. I was already in the feds. You know what I'm saying? So I miss birthdays, when you coming out all that time. And me saying the cell and asking like, yo, who I am? Like, God, who am I? As a king for Africa, like I feel betrayed. I feel like I let my family down, I let my brothers and sisters down, I let my kids down. They come and visit me like, your dad, when you coming home? That's why all these words I be saying, stop looking soft, stop looking weak. stop looking sloppy, muscle through the pain, blend it up. All these words mean something to me. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I live by. You know what I'm saying? Being soft was like not physically soft, but being soft like you not being a man. You know what I'm saying? Being weak. You know what I'm saying? Laying another man taking care of your son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody coming to take your son to school. You
So
know what
you
I'm saying?
realize all that.
Your baby mom telling like, yo, he ain't coming. That man got a father now. Somebody taking him to school. You feel me? You know what I mean? Imagine getting a letter like that.
Wow.
Imagine
So how did you get the transition to be able to get all your children from the 4 mothers?
So it's like me changing my life and me fighting because it was hard. Because my job when I came home to have every one of them together. You know what I'm saying?
In the same household.
Yeah, so I need to settle so when I got married to my wife, she had a daughter by me. So all my other baby mom, you know, somebody got mad like, nah, we ain't want our child in no house with nobody else. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it brought that little confusion. So I had to take myself to court and tell the judge, like, yo, I got 3 jobs. This is my paycheck. Split it with my baby moms. And I could take at least Friday from school and drop them to school Monday. I could just have that with them. You know what I'm saying?
So you got married. Ladies, he's married. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
So you got married.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got married, ladies. So you got married. So how did they have a problem with the fact that you choose to get married?
Yeah. Some people wasn't right with it, but you know what I mean, it dragged me through the process of having my kids on their birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Setting holidays and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, so if I could put myself on child support, at least I could have some type of time, parenting time for myself. I don't got to beg, please, can I have my kids? You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, it just split the money up. And after I was doing great, some of my baby mom come to me like, yo, you know what? You're doing great, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You live in a nice neighborhood, at least we get the kids a better education.
That's fair.
You feel me?
That's fair.
I said, I could come to you guys and say, yo, you don't got to do nothing. I'll do everything. I'll put them in a better school, better environment. And guess what? I would get a driver that would drop them off to you guys.
So you a driver drop to them every week? When? Once a week?
Like every weekend. If it's every weekend they go down there. You know what I'm saying? So if I have something that weekend, I would tell them like, yo, can I have this weekend? You know what I'm saying? So they're with me from Monday to Friday. Then Friday evening they go.
They come back to you.
They come that Sunday.
That's what's
I pick
up.
them
That's
up
what's
Sunday.
up.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to
all
see
of that
that.
in sport now. You know what I mean? My son 18, the other one 16, 15. Then I got a 12, 11, and an 8 months.
Oh, you got a baby.
Yeah.
You got a baby, ladies.
Little baby champ. Baby champ.
Oh, you got a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's congratulations to that. So pretty much you're transitioning from going through learning American system as an immigrant coming into this country, dealing with all of what you've been through. Because I'm not going to sit here and act like I came here as an immigrant as well from Jamaica. And that culture shock transition is something different because you're so happy to be here.
Yeah.
But when you come here, they're like, hey, coconut. You're like, you know, and you're like, wait, why y'all treat me this way? So I do understand that transition of what you went through. So going through that, learning the system, working, not realizing the money is not enough, and then transitioning into your life of going into prison, having all these babies, deciding to get married, and still facing deportation up until this year.
Yeah.
That whole transition is extremely hard, first of all.
Yeah.
And still getting up every day and motivating people every single day. And some people look at it like, you know, the funny thing is some people will say, well, he's getting paid from it. People don't understand that. Even if you're getting money from something, it takes a lot when you're under extreme stress.
Yeah.
Extreme stress.
You don't even get paid. I started getting paid 2018.
Look at that.
You know?
Look at that.
So I've been grinding for 2010 to 2018.
Oh, wow.
So I've been working 3 jobs.
And people don't even know this.
So 3 jobs. My first job would start from 6 a.m. You know what I mean? My first job is a personal training. I would train a girl or the client from 5 a.m. to like 5:50. I'm robbing her for 10 minutes because I got to be at my other job at 6. So I get there at the methadone clinic on Ball Street, you know what I'm saying? Work at the methadone clinic, get off at 2 p.m., drive all the way to North Bronx Way, pick my kids up. My wife work in Maplewood, so that's another 40 minutes. Switch the kids, give it to her. She take off. Then I have to go to LA Fitness work from LA Fitness from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., then go in the bathroom, take a shower, then do security from 11:15 to like 2:45 in the night. So now I got to drive 30 minutes all the way back to No Burn. So when I get there, I only got like an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm probably on the couch like this, bam, I got to go train. So if I, you know what I'm saying?
So you've been just going.
Yeah, so I just been
So it
going.
wasn't about you wasn't even making the money that people would assume you were making this whole time.
No. You know what I'm saying? I was just staying consistent. Sometimes I even had time to train, have to train with my clients. So whatever body part, I'll be like, yo, we train together. You know what I mean? We motivate each other. So that's how I get my workout in. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Then 2015, 2014, I was getting ready for a big competition. Then I got shot doing security.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, then the bullet penetrated my leg, so it had to slow me down. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So right then, I lost all my clients. I used to train because the gym said they don't want me there because I was like, yo, what good is you if you get shot? You know what I'm saying? So I had to rebuild myself all over again. You know what I'm saying? From scratch. Like,
so you kept just going back all over.
Just go right back to the basics. Thinking I was almost there. I had to go back now. Rebuild myself.
And still
again.
with rebuilding yourself, you're still facing deportation.
Yeah, it ain't stop. I still go and check them out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot. That is a lot. I'm telling you, like, knowing this information about you, people don't even know this part that you deal with this.
They just see 1.1 mil. They just see all this.
He got money.
You know what I'm saying?
He's living a famous life. They don't even know the truth of what really is happening to you.
I knew it was getting there until Jeep. You know what I mean? They have a Jeep. The truck Jeep came to my gym to recall me. You know what I'm saying? When they recalled me in 2019, before I started getting the check from them, I'm like, wow, all these time.
People don't even know, and you ain't even seeing it. You ain't even seeing that. You ain't even seeing that. They don't even know that you ain't seeing nothing.
You ain't seeing nothing.
They don't even
grinding, man.
No, but I think it's a blessing. But like you said, sometimes God got to intervene and staying humble. But God definitely has to intervene in your life. So with all this, I want to ask you, because I know you've been transitioned through all of what you've been through. Life. I'm segueing to a different question, but with men and women, because I'm always going to ask every one of my guests this questions regarding our women and our men right now with the timing that we're in, right?
Yeah.
And you're here to motivate our men.
Yeah.
Do you think we're progressing better as Black men and Black women in relationships?
Now, with social media now, it's worse because everybody is scared. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't have somebody that you was down with from like when you ain't had nothing to now, it's hard. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody won't build no more. Nobody won't put that work in. Nobody won't be, you know what I'm saying, have that foundation. Everybody won't come in when it's already done up. You know what I'm saying? And men too got to focus, and men is losing focus. You know what I mean? First, in order to, you got to get your priorities straight.
Talk to our men. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Our men, that is the first thing. You got to go through a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? You got to step out of the camera. You got to step out of the IG. You got to step out. You got to step out of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through that rebirth to rebuild yourself. Get in tune with yourself so you can understand yourself. Because if you can't understand yourself, how can you understand somebody, you know what I'm saying, that going through hurt, that going through a depression? You be like, yo, ma. And she like, nah, I'm good right now, you know, because she going through some heartbreak. And you keep pushing the issue. All right, come on, let's talk. What's up? Then you bring in all that energy that she ain't done with into you, but yourself, you ain't out where you want to be at. I tell them, man, like, I would never, you know what I'm saying? I had my first son when I was 23. I ain't want no girlfriend until I built myself up, until I get something to take care of you, to make sure. You got men now, they living with women that stay on the floor. They going through that. That's when the disrespect come now. You know what I'm saying? The disrespect comes. When you start living with somebody lay on the floor, they take that manhood away from you.
No, I get that.
You understand
they
what I'm
emasculate you because they don't see men.
They don't see that. And a lot of men, it's excuses. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go through that pain. They don't want to go through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to overnight.
They want the quick, instant gratification.
They want, you know what I'm saying? They want like microwave.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to step back and build themselves up and say, okay, let me get my priorities straight. Let me stay disciplined to this. Let me learn how to say no. They don't know how to say no. Hey, yo, bro, come on, let's go to the club. All right. Let's go smoke crack. Okay. Let's go smoke weed. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no structure.
Do you think that our men are, because, it's a lot like men like you that's showing leadership. It's not too many. There's no structure because it's not too many men out here.
I've been in the game for like 13 years. I see a lot of people come and go. Because when they see what I have, they want to come around. Then when they see how I'm structured, it's a problem. They think it's a skit. They think this is a skit.
I think it's a joke.
Yeah, when they see the kicking food, they're like, oh, I'm about to go to Champ. We about to blow up. Nah, we're going to be in that gym for 5 hours.
And really working.
Yeah, we training. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see me picking my kids up, going to my kids' practice. You're going to see me dropping my kids off. You're going to see me doing this. You see me doing chores. You see me working. You see me washing dishes. You're going to see all that. What a man's supposed to do, you're going to see me in my kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my baby mom don't want me to see you. Nah, you saw what I did. I ain't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel of the value of a woman?
Oh, man. A value of a woman that know her purpose, that know, you know what I'm saying, that know, that stand on something that, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like somebody who listen, who understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows, she know what she wants and she know what she brings to the table. It's not what she brings, like, okay. Like, for example, when I start making money, I tell my wife, I want you to build your own business. You know, she got full master degree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, wife.
she, you know what I'm saying? They go create your own business. Even when I was struggling, she had 2 jobs. We grinding, you know what I'm saying? So when I make it now, I'm like, all right, so you ain't got to do that no more. I want you to build your own platform.
Do your own thing.
You know what I'm saying? Get your own podcast going, get your own boat, get your own license. You know what I'm saying? Now she have a blended and flourishing business where she coaches stepmoms because now she become a stepmom.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
With the 5 kids.
With the 5 kids. So
Look
I'm like,
at that.
I say, that's a boat. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lesson you went through right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Blending up kids, putting them together. What you have to go through with the
family.
other moms. What you have to go through, how you have to rebuild your gain your happiness, your peace. How, you know what I'm saying, certain things you went through, you know what I'm saying? You could help other mothers build that up.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? It's because a lot of blended family is separated because probably financial problem, probably, you know what I'm saying? Egos, you know what I'm saying? Who treating this kid right? Who doing this right? You know what I'm saying? So you could create a whole plan, you know what I'm saying? Build that up.
So you did so both of y'all work together.
So yeah, she, you know what I mean? And like like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, because you know Instagram, I don't believe, you don't know who is who.
No,
so
everybody
sometimes,
is smoking
you know
mirrors.
what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I don't pull up there a lot. So she built her own platform, her own people
Her
for
own.
what she wanted them to follow. So if I keep posting, yo, follow me, you're going to have garbage people following. You're going to have people that just
being in your business.
You know what I'm saying? Just come for the skit and be like, all right, let me see. You know what I mean? So it's
I get what you mean.
About,
So you want her to build her own stuff up.
But
so you think that because I love the fact that you and her have, the blended family, the whole family unit, because I think what's happening with our culture of people right now, it's not a fashionable thing to show family structure, to even decide to just understand how valuable family is.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm always asking my guests when they come on the show, talk to me about family structure. Talk to me how you feel about it, because our men need to hear men like you speak on how important family is to you, how important it is to you.
Oh, it's very important, man, because at the end of the day, it make you want to go out there and grind. It give you a purpose to grind harder. You know what I'm saying? What is you living for? You know what I'm saying? You building a legacy? What is it? You know what I'm saying? You try to get old by yourself. You try to do what? You know what I'm saying? So family is very important, because at the end of the day, everybody, because I understand family value when I was in prison. Friends, you know what I'm saying? Friends that when I came home, everybody come around now. You feel me? Like, yo, when I got shot, everybody left.
Nobody's here.
You know what I'm saying? When I get better now, everybody come around. Family. Family tree could bend, but it never break. Family structure. Keep family close. You know what I'm saying? You're going to argue, you're going to do that, but you built that up. Because at the end of the day, that's who's going to ride with you. You know what I'm
So
saying?
when you got the down and when you
you
have the
up
up.
and down, that's who you would
Mm-hmm.
call them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was so important. Like with my kids having it under the same household so they know each other, how to speak to each other, how to respect each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't yell at each other. We don't put hands on each other. We don't do these things.
You have daughters?
Yeah, I got 3 daughters.
So so you having your 3 daughters. I know right
3
now.
3 boys, 3 girls.
3 boys, 3 girls. That's right. So right now with family and what's being seen, a lot of times they said, if you're a celebrity, you're not responsible for what your child see or what I'm not responsible. Do you think you are responsible as a man for your daughter to see a certain thing that's portrayed, how a woman should be treated? Your daughter, do you talk? Because right now, social media and television, everything is it's training the mindset of our children, like the sexy red. Our children are repeating some of these, things that they're hearing. Do you think that you're responsible for your daughter to understand the value of themselves? Are you responsible as a father to them to teach them the value?
You're always responsible because at first the way you see you treat the mom, you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Like you see that,
There we go.
It starts with that, you know what I'm saying? It starts from there. And like, oh, my dad, I want a man. I want a man going to treat me with my dad treat my mom, how my dad move, you know what I'm saying? And I tell them about it, how to move. You know what I'm saying? How to work on yourself, make yourself more valuable. You understand what I'm saying? Work on yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody approach you, they're scared to approach you because they got to meet that standard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have somebody like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Your dad don't talk to your mom like that. You don't allow nobody.
Even talk, you know what I'm saying? You going to be like, and I teach all of them what to expect, what going to happen, you know what I mean, when they start growing up, you know what I mean? So, and like me and my kids, I love to take them to school sometimes. So we chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot of things with kids. Could you let us know about the community work that you're doing?
Yeah. Right now we try to, me and my brother, how can move fitness, man. Cause we've been in this inner city for like 23 years. And the thing that changed my life is fitness. You know what I'm saying? Fitness, changed the way I see life, the way I see things. It disciplined me, it humbled me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of the kids are missing. When I was in the street, we were drinking, we were smoking, we don't care about our body. It's easy for us to hurt other people. A lot of our brothers and sisters that in the inner city is going to prison because of the emotions. You know what I'm saying? The quick. And 10 seconds could change. 10 seconds could cost them 10 years in prison. 10 seconds.
Wow.
Who could lose their daughter. You know what I'm saying? They don't see 10 birthdays, Christmas days, holidays, thousands of dollars on lawyer because they don't have that control of their emotions. But when you start training yourself, you start training your mind, you're like, damn, I'm looking too good. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, you know what? Thankful for my boy, man. He probably ain't in the right state of mind. He probably drinking right now. He probably on drugs right now. You know what, big bro? You got it. Have a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
So you try to motivate.
Yeah, motivate them to start loving themselves first.
I see you have a nonprofit also.
Yeah, the nonprofit organization called NDO Foundation. So right now we're building a community center. You know what I'm saying? We also have the link in there where we're accepting donation. You know what I'm saying? The project, $250,000. So we try to get kids off the street. So we have like a learning center for them. You know what I'm saying? A podcast on how to have, you know what I'm saying? A printing machine, what to print use a graphic tech computers, you know what I mean? And turn that graphic into a shirt and sell it at the gym. You know what I mean? Mentorship program, you know what I'm saying? Football team. And we will have a boxing ring in there. So we're getting ready for a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? CrossFit, bodybuilding shows. You know what I mean? Women, we have I'm trying to build a volleyball court for the girls. Keep them active, you know what I'm saying? So
that's smart. I think that's a smart thing to do for you to transition to all of what you've been through and
just having one space. So when I speak, because a lot of people, when you make it, they go to move to LA. They move to Miami. You know what I'm saying? They're done. They're out. I'm done. You feel me?
There's
My
nothing
thing
else
is
to
they're
do.
like, yo, this place raised me, teach me life. You know what I'm saying? They give me another opportunity. So for me to just walk away would be hard. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's bigger than me.
Because you know exactly what happened to you. That's why.
Yeah, I know what these kids did. You know what I mean? If they come and see your Champ train here, I'm seeing Champ every day, and Champ got a huge platform. I know I could get it. I could talk to Champ. I could have a conversation with Champ. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we ain't had nobody who could look up to and be like, yo, this person make it. I could just talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
You
ain't
gotta
have
wait
that.
to get on TV or
You
some
gotta
type
wait on
of
the camera
function.
like, yo, bro, from the hood. Come on, Chen. But now you come to the center, I'm like, yo, you never know who I'm bringing.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what type of celebrity. Now the community have a community center where they got a cops just sit there. Kids come through the metal detector, sign their name. They go smoke the black and mild. They play a little basketball. They out. No structure.
There's no structure, no
So
motivation.
when they come in my facility, what you doing? Play basketball? What's your vision? What's your goal? What type of physique you want? I want to get stronger. All right. Give me the pen and paper. This is what I want you to do today. You're not doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what you're going to do when you come in.
Smart.
You understand what I'm saying? So now you have something to follow. You look at a piece of paper. All right, I got squat. Hey, Champ, I'm done with squat. What's next? All right, you got deadlift. Oh, coach, I'm done with this.
Smart.
So now they're working on something now. They ain't just running around. Oh, Paul doing this. I'm gonna do what you doing. Nah, everybody have a little
something that a
program
that you set up. That's
and
smart.
every 3 months, I probably get like 5 PlayStation 5 and be like, yo, who see the most results? Get a PlayStation 5. How many kids in the hood got PlayStation 5?
It's not too
so
many.
Now they're working for something because something is there.
So you motivate
you
them
know
to
what I'm
go
saying?
for it.
Like me, I was just training for something, just expect if it happens. I'm facing deportation, but I'm like, yo, if I keep doing it, I may not. But some kids don't have that. All of my friends don't have that.
Well, the good thing is that you're a motivation for a lot of people that don't even notice that you've been facing this. Because I'm telling you,
I never tell this story.
Nobody
It's the first I ever talk about.
Yo, well, I'm pleased that you did, but because nobody knows this. When you told me, I'm sitting here like, what? Imagine, I still cannot imagine going through that part of life and still trying to be motivating people online every day and trying to I can't imagine that. I cannot. God bless you on that because I can't imagine. I'll be crying every day, depressed. Yeah. I would be home like, I'm getting deported, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my friends were. They were scared, man. They can't sleep. They have nightmares. They wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because they never know who at the door.
That is the scariest thing I ever. I cannot. Because let me tell you something. When people get deported and go into their countries, they wind up going into Bellevue. They wind up going into mental institutions because it's a whole, especially if they've been here from they were kids. And now and what happened to a lot of people from what I know in the country I came from, when you get deported, it's like a big embarrassment. If you don't have family, you're treated. They don't care
what you got deported for. Yeah. That's the goal. The idea is that you fail.
You fail.
You know what I'm saying? You can protect your mom from somebody and you push them off your mom. They hit their head. They hurt themselves. They take you in. You ain't got no passport, you get deported, you're a failure.
Yeah. So you're treated like an outcast when you go home now.
You know what I mean? So, and God just make me be that voice.
Wow.
For these guys who went down there. So when I do go back home, be like, yo.
When do you think you'll be able to go back to visit?
Oh, we working on that.
Okay. That would be a blessing. I pray that happens for you.
That's the next step.
Yeah, I hope that happens for you.
That's the next step, man. And the crazy part, when I walk in the building, you know what I mean? A lot of these people that was in the building, they're like, yo, Champ, we follow you, man. Thank you. And I'm like, how you move from facing this to thanks for you doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's nothing but God.
Like, yo, God.
That's why you can't leave. That's why you got to keep doing what you're doing.
I said that's why the community center is so important. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, if this could happen to me in a city, you know what I mean? In the city that I got shot at, I got locked up at, I came home and give me a second chance at. It's only right I give my time to the kids that need me, that could just shake my hands and say, yo, thank you. Thank you for staying.
That's nothing but God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nothing but God. And that's what
I've been telling my team. I say, it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And you're coming around me, don't hit me because I'm not doing my job. I'm doing God work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know me when I was outside. Everybody know me through IG.
And they don't know your other life.
Nah, and I give you a second chance. If somebody DM me like, yo, Chen, can I be part of the team? Come on. Show me, but understand what I'm standing for. Understand it's not about me.
It's bigger than
you know what I'm saying? I was going through depression, through stress every day, but I still give my time to the word.
Wow.
I still give my energy to the people, regardless of what I was facing. Nobody care what I'm facing. They're like, yo, Champ, send me a workout. Champ, you went you here.
They don't care.
You know what I mean?
They want
Sometimes I
you to
wasn't
work.
even supposed to leave Jersey. And I was in LA motivating people in LA.
Look
You
at
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Look at
Like
that.
my freedom was on the line every day.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm so thankful that you even came to
Every
sit
day,
down and talk
man.
about
You
this
know what I'm
because,
saying?
at first, when you were suggested to me, I said, okay, what's his story? And I said, let me go do my research on him. Then I watched a documentary that you sent me.
Nobody.
And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah. In the documentary, we won like
Yeah.
12 awards out of that documentary in every country. Portugal, Brazil, South Africa. We have awards in
Wow.
Spain. You know what I'm saying?
God bless you on everything that you're doing. So I have a part of the show that we, before we close, called lip action. So the lips, I need you to hold my lips right there. So part of the lip action, I want you to say, it says, let me see, what are the things?
What's that?
All right. So lip action is where you get to express something to anything you want to say off your chest. But usually for lip action for you, I'm going to ask you, what are the most powerful thing that you could say right now to both men and women of our community that you feel you need to say? Go ahead. It's your moment right now.
Oh, man. Both men and women.
Yeah. Your camera's right there. Go ahead and look. Go ahead and let them know. You can put it down. I just wanted you to know.
To the men, man, I want to speak to the men. Stop looking soft. Stop looking weak. Stop looking sloppy. I want you to muscle through the pain. You know what I'm saying? I need this time of the year. We go into a new year to the men. I want you to tap into your gift. You got to understand every day you get up, it's a gift. You got days, you got weeks, you got months, and you got a year. I want you to start planning. You know what I'm saying? Preparation. Prepare yourself. Because you never know when it's going to be over. Don't let your son come over your body and say, Daddy, you ain't did nothing for me. You ain't left nothing back. You's a failure. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you went through last year. I don't care what you went through yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You had a car accident yesterday. You lost a couple of people yesterday. You lost a job. You lost your dog. You lost this. You lost that. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough day yesterday or a month. But guess what? We going to a brand new day tomorrow. And I want you to prepare. Because all we have, time can't wait for none of us.
Nope.
That time was not stopped for you. And change. And ladies, you got to understand. Change can't stop change. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep growing. You got to be mature. You got to learn to humble yourself. You got to respect yourself. You got to put value on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learn a lot of trades. You know what I'm saying? Learn that. Keep yourself busy. You understand what I'm saying? Be there for your kids. If you have kids, be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Show up. Take care of them. They need you. Because you know what I'm saying? And the men, if we start pushing ourselves, our women going to be like, you know what? We got to push ourselves. Let's just start with us. You know what I'm saying? How we expect our women to be great and we're not great? So now when the women become greater than you, now you say, hey, you ain't want to talk to them no more. You scared now.
So that's what's happening right
That's
now.
what's scared. So women like, all right, because a man came on earth first and God gave every dimension over the man. Everything is on earth is yours. And we're going to bring women in to help us out now. Yo, hey, babe, I'm making so much money. Flip this money for me. If I go get a house, my wife says she want a house. All right, I like it. You like it? All right, go ahead. I come home, I see couch, I see this. The house is furnished. Oh, we need somebody to be in the house. You want a baby? I give you a baby. Baby running around. They take care of the baby. So we have to make that step.
As men.
As men. But if you're not hustling, you're not pushing, you're not grinding, you're not making sacrifice, you're whining, you complaining, you coming on like, yo, babe. And she going to say, all right, I got you. And she going to go out there and go grind. And you're going to like it. You know what I'm saying? So when the teacher is, oh, yo, babe, take care of the dick. Oh, why am I? Because you're not, you know what I'm saying?
You're not doing the part
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got to
If you want a woman to respect you, you got to put in, you got to be a protector, you got to be a provider, you got to be a motivator, you got to be an inspiration, you got to inspire something. So you telling her all these great things when she go out there, somebody, oh, you beautiful. I don't want to hear that. My man told me that.
Oh, nah, I'm good. I've already been motivated in the crib.
Mm-hmm,
I've already been inspired.
He's doing all of the angles.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. That makes a lot of sense.
That's when a woman gonna respect you. You want respect, but you ain't putting in the work. You got to play your part to get respect. You're not playing your part.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hustling. You're not grinding. Then you want to give some commands and demand. Nah, it don't work like that. You got to play your part.
I agree.
If you can't play your part, step away. Say, babe, I can't be where you're right until I get myself right. You know what I'm saying?
Fix you first, bottom line.
You got to
Fix you first. Fix you first, and then she will come correct. No. So I want to let you know I appreciate you. I appreciate your honesty. Fix you first, brothers.
Fix you first, 2024. You got to fix you first,
Fix
man.
you first. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you coming over here and just sharing everything.
It's cool. Yeah,
you
man,
know, like I said, it's an honor to be able to sit down and have this conversation with you and for you to share some of your stories, because there are people that don't even know half of this about you. So for you to come, and people, this is not him acting or anything like that. This is just him showing y'all this side of him. And I appreciate it so much. I thank you so much for being a part of Open Minded. Open Minded need this type of energy. The point of this show is to share different views, different opinion, different thought process, and also show another side of us.
Yeah.
Open Minded with T Mara. I thank you so much for tuning in with us every week. Again, I'm always going to bring something great, and NDO did a great job sharing his story. Thank you all. Again, see you next week on Open Minded with T Mara. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, T.
No problem. This is dope. Oh my goodness. This is dope.